All right, all right. We're recording. Okay, welcome to tonight's Zoom, tonight's team huddle. For those of you guys I haven't met yet, my name's Ashley Walmer, and I am a triple diamond. I've been in It Works now for 3 years, and I am so excited tonight because we have a special guest on with us this evening. So we do these every single week, you guys, every single Monday night at 9 o'clock Eastern time. So if you are brand new to our team, welcome. I know we've had tons and tons of newbies that have just joined with us. So you guys can set this in your phones or in your calendar as a reoccurring event. And each week we come together and learn tips and tricks from different leaders. Sometimes they're on our team and sometimes they're on other teams. And tonight, our host is Double Diamond Stephanie Smith. I had the privilege of meeting them a couple years ago when I first got started. They got started just a couple months after I did, and her husband Gabe are just loves. I can't wait for you guys to just meet her tonight. She is such a servant leader, and I remember the very first time I met her, I just remember thinking, okay, she doesn't talk a lot. She's not super loud and big and like all over the place, but man, when she talks, she commands the room, and she has such wisdom. And I'm so excited for you guys tonight to learn from Stephanie. So Stephanie, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Yay! Okay, well, I am going to turn it over to you because I don't want to waste any time. And maybe just tell them a little bit about you. And I know you're kind of going to get into a little bit of the John Maxwell stuff, but maybe even just a little bit about how you even got started in that journey of going down there. You can talk about your little present that you got from Gabe.
Okay. All right. Can you guys hear me? Okay, cool. So I am a double diamond with It Works. We started in September of 2016. And then we went Ruby in 3 months. And then I think 4 months later, we went diamond and then double diamond. And before joining It Works, I used to own my own salon. And that was really stressful. So I wanted to do something that I could work at home from. And then that's when I stumbled upon It Works. So I've been doing that ever since, and recently I just got certified as a John Maxwell coach, and so I took my personal development to like a whole nother level, and tonight I wanted to share with you guys from his book. They actually just added this teaching, Today Matters, and I combined this book with the Now Habit because, to be honest, you really can't teach this book in 30 minutes. Like there's a lot of information. So I combined it with two, and I am actually a visual learner. So I put together a PowerPoint presentation for you so you can see as I'm speaking. So let's see if I can find that. Okay. Okay, can you guys see this? Okay, so Today Matters by John Maxwell and me, because I emphasized it a little. Okay, so let's think about today. Was today a success? So far, has today been a good day? If you were asked on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being perfect, would you know the score? Upon what would you base your rating? Would it be determined by how many items you've checked off your 6 list? Would you score your day according to how much time you spent with a loved one, how much money you made, how many likes you got on social media, or how many chores you completed? So this is like just for you to focus on like what today looked like for you. Everyone wants to have a good day, but not many people know what a good day looks like, much less how to create one. Even fewer people understand how the way you live today impacts your tomorrow. And I just love that quote because it's so true. The root of the problem is that most people misunderstand success. If we have a faulty view of success, we take a faulty approach to our day. As a result, today falls to pieces. Okay, so here are some faulty views of success. We believe success is impossible, so we criticize it. We believe success is mystical, so we search for it, like some magic formula. And I know when we went double diamond, everyone asked, what was the magic? What was the secret? What did you guys do? And it's like, there is no magic secret. You just work. You just do consistency. You just have discipline. You complete your steps to success. You message. There is no magic formula. We believe success comes from luck, so we hope for it. And I know a lot of people look at the ambassadors and they're like, oh, they just got lucky, or they joined at a certain time and they hit it just right. No, they just worked really hard, and that's where they're at. And they put into practice successful habits. So we believe success is productivity, so we work for it. We believe success comes from opportunity, so we wait for it. They wait for it to fall in their lap. We believe success comes from leverage, so we power up for it. We believe success comes from connections, so we network for it. Like if you know the right people, then you're going to be successful. We believe success comes from recognition, so we strive for it. We believe success is an event, so we schedule it, like graduation or getting married, some special moment in time. We believe success is a rank, a bonus, leadership title, commissions check, stuff like that. Why do we have faulty views? Because we over-exaggerate yesterday, we overestimate tomorrow, and we underestimate today. Okay, how do you make your day a success? The secret of your success is determined by your daily agenda. Successful people make the right decisions early, and they manage those decisions daily. So let's talk about your daily agenda. Setting your intention will give you direction. You print off or write out your 6 lists. That's something that you should do every single day. Map out the night before your specific game plan for the next day. Posts you're going to make, follow-ups, sending out messages, and even your chores and errands. And I'll explain why. Okay, so preparation today gives you confidence and success tomorrow. So every single day, you're either being proactive or reactive. And if you're planning out your day, then you're preparing. And by preparing, it lets you focus on today, increases efficiency, it will increase your confidence because you will be prepared for whatever is coming. It helps you save money, pays now for tomorrow, takes you to a higher level. But if you're reactive and you're not planning out your day, you're just like, just doing whatever comes, you're not preparing, then it makes you focus on yesterday, it consumes time, breeds discouragement, increases costs, pays now for yesterday, becomes an obstacle for growth. So to take it a step further, I like this version of time management. It's called time mapping. And if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So 6 lists, I go a little bit further, and I actually schedule out into this calendar that you see. And time mapping is a process of scheduling your time commitments. Time is like money. If you do not budget it properly, you will waste it. If you don't put on the schedule when you're going to work your business, life happens and you'll be unproductive. I know that when we very first started, because I did own a salon, I knew I had to schedule my hours because I couldn't do like back-to-back colors if they were going to run over each other, because then I would be backed up. So I learned this very early on, that I had to make my time work for me instead of the other way around. Never confuse being busy with being productive. And I know a lot of times I would have team members that their business would be going nowhere, and they said that they've been working their business. So what I do is I tell them to take the next 2 days and fill this out for me. And then they notice like, oh wow, I'm watching a ton of TV, I'm scrolling Facebook, I'm not actually working my business. So this has been like really helpful to see like what you're actually doing to work your business, if that makes sense. So this is kind of an example of how you can fill out your time map. So what you do is you take your 6 list right here, and Ashley's got a bunch of examples on the Legacy Leaders page that gives you ideas for your 6 list, and then you fill it in. So make a business post keto selfie. You could do that Monday and Tuesday, and then you go to work, and then on your lunch break you can make a business post. So it's like making whatever your 6 list fit in there. And do like got dinner with the Smith at 6, help kids with project, then 8 o'clock Zoom, and then 9 o'clock you can have your power hour, which you can get done whatever you didn't do on your 6 list, if that makes sense. So this is what a time map filled out looks like. And then this is the end. Most people don't lead their own lives, they accept their lives. So by planning out and scheduling your life, then you are leading your life instead of just accepting whatever come what may. So, yeah. Sorry that was really fast. There's a lot of information I wanted to cover. Hang on, I can stop sharing.
Perfect. Oh my gosh, that was so awesome. Okay, so I want to share something with you guys that I don't know if you guys know who Craig Rochelle is, but he is a pastor and an amazing leadership. He has tons and tons of talks on leadership. And I actually just listened to something that Stephanie, you just reminded me of when you said that. And when you were talking about those two columns of responding and reacting, or not responding, but being proactive versus reacting, right? And he said something the other day that he said, you know, leaders, they respond, not react, right? And when you were showing that being proactive, you guys, that's responding to life. That's responding to what we know we have already on our plate that day and what we're going to have to deal with. Leaders respond by being proactive instead of just reacting like normal people, right? But then he actually took it a step further and he said, but powerful leaders anticipate. We're going to anticipate things that are going to happen in our day, and we're going to be able to respond to them because, like Stephanie said, we've been so proactive about planning out our time. And I love that time map. I know some of you guys have heard me say, you know, schedule in your time, take a calendar and cross out when you can't work this business. Cross out when it's not going to work for you, okay? Then cross out when you can't. So maybe at church, maybe when you're doing Bible study, maybe on date night, and then find those times like Stephanie showed you guys early in the morning, maybe at lunch, maybe a little bit of time in the afternoon or in the evening, and then after your kids go to bed, 9 o'clock, whatever that looks like, and schedule in your business, okay? Because you know what? If Stephanie had a dentist appointment at 2 o'clock on Wednesday, and she had a girlfriend that called her and asked her if she could go out to lunch, she'd say no, right? She'd look at her calendar and she'd say, I have a dentist appointment, I can't do that. But somehow, some way, it's easier when we schedule in our It Works business and a girlfriend calls us to go to lunch or happy hour or breakfast on a Saturday to be like, oh yeah, I can just work later, right? But that's not being proactive, that's being reactive, even in your business, you guys. So make sure that you guys take some of these tips. Stephanie, thank you so much. That was awesome. And I know one thing, I don't know if any of you guys were on the tips from the top that we did last week with Alyssa Billiou, but she was saying even on Sundays, she plans out her posts for that whole next week. And I just thought to myself, wow, that I need to start doing that, because even though I'm home every single day and I don't have a 9-to-5 job, and some of you guys probably think, oh, she has tons of time to post. I forget about it sometimes because life happens or I'm doing other things. But that's something that I need to be really getting more like proactive on in my own personal business to make sure that I'm able to schedule out those things for my day. So Stephanie, was there anything else that you wanted to go over with time management or anything? Did you have anything else tonight?
No, that was pretty much it. It was to show you the time map and the importance, and talk about the reason why today matters so much is because it sets you up for success tomorrow if you're smart about it. And someone was asking if I could send the PowerPoint. I think I can. Do you know how to send a PowerPoint?
I think if you save it to your computer, you can probably upload it to a file on our team page. I think that would probably be the easiest way to do that. Or okay. Even if you wanted to even take your time map, I don't know if you have that in just a normal document and upload that. That way people print that out. That would be awesome.
Okay, I can do that.
Great. Awesome. Okay, so just a couple of things, guys, and then we can get going tonight because I know it is month end. So we have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So we have like 6 days left to finish out this month super, super strong. So I am starting to get up every morning at 6 a.m. and getting on those power hours with Amy Spence. That's one way that I am telling my time where to go, and I'm making a plan for this month. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I started something today, and I'm going to start doing it every single month during the last week of the month. But I made an event in our team page, and it is going to be month-end tasks. Okay, so every day I'm going to be going in there and giving specific tasks for you that are going to increase volume, increase your numbers so that you guys can hit your goals. And I will screen share and show you guys where that's at real quick so we don't have any questions about that. I want to make sure all of you guys know. Oh, and our Wednesday online Facebook event is already set up, so you guys can go ahead and start, you can start inviting to that. Okay, so if you were to go to our team page, okay, right here where it says events, if you click on this, my computer's being so slow, I don't know why. Okay, right here, end of month volume tips and tasks, okay? So I will keep this open through the end of the month, and then next month I'm gonna start another one on the 25th as well. So I have 4 tasks on here for you guys to do to help increase volume, and this should be something that you guys can do today, okay? We can get off this power hour right now, and you can get onto these tasks. And then when you're done, you just comment done under that picture. If you click see more, it'll show you. And then tomorrow I will go ahead and I will post more tasks for you to do. So you can do them throughout the day, or if you're working a power hour and want to spend maybe 15 minutes on each of those tasks, that is a great way to be able to just do that and be able to follow up with people, get some stuff done so that you guys can hit your goals. And then Wednesday is our online party. So start inviting to that, be inviting to that, and then I will keep that open through the end of the month as well. So on Thursday or Friday, if you guys are talking to potentials, you can just add them to the party that ran on Wednesday night. Don't feel like you have to only invite people on Wednesday, okay? It's a great way to, if you're talking to a potential customer or distributor on Thursday and say, hey, I'm gonna invite you to this event. All you have to do is scroll through here either on your phone or your computer, and you can ask questions, you can get tons of information. This was something that I really utilized when I was brand new as a distributor. One, it taught me a lot about the products because I didn't know how to explain them. And so I would get on the online parties and I would learn about the products. And then I couldn't describe, what some of these things were to my closest friends and family that I was trying to get as customers, but I could invite them to an online party where they could just look through these slides and get the information, and I didn't even have to do anything. So that's all we have for you guys tonight. I want to make sure that you guys can get off of here and then be able to get some stuff done this evening. So I have, just so you guys, if you guys don't already have a calendar, like Stephanie was talking about, make sure you guys get one or do it on your phone, okay? And schedule your guys' time in your 6 list. I love this calendar because it actually has a place for you to actually write out your daily 6 list right here, okay? So I know some people are more digital, other people are paper. Some people keep them on their phone every single night. They'll write in their notes section the 6 income producing activities that they need to get done the next day. So, and like Stephanie had said, I have a document in our file section of Legacy Leaders that has hundreds of different income producing activities you guys can choose from. So if you're like, you know what, I just don't know what to do, I'm going to tell you guys the 4 things that I do for my business every single day, no matter what. They are my non-negotiables. Post. I interact on social media. Okay. I'm adding to my network. So either on social media, following people, adding people, or blitzing, talking to people that I already know out and about, and I'm messaging and following up. Okay, that messaging, following up is the 4th thing. I'm messaging people I haven't talked to about this business, and I'm following up with people that I have already talked to about this business. So if you get to the end of your night and you're like, oh, I didn't do my 6 list, I didn't do my time mapping, and I didn't work on my business like I needed to, I was probably busy and not productive like Stephanie showed us earlier, you can quickly, in 15 minutes, do those 4 things. Make a post, interact on social media, send a few friend requests, and then message and follow up with at least one person. It won't take you longer than 15 minutes. And those 4 things right there will move your business forward. Okay, guys? So those are the 4 non-negotiables that I make sure I do every single day to make sure that my business moves forward. So thank you, Stephanie, so much. That was so awesome. I love John Maxwell. He is like one of my favorite people ever. He is so awesome.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Well, I will sign off, and you guys can get on with your evening and your power hours and signing people. I know you guys have been working crazy. So have an awesome week. Remember, if you guys need help charting, figuring out placements, things like that, reach out to me or your other uplines. I updated all my charts this morning with all the volumes, so I am ready to go for any questions or help that you guys need. So I am so excited to see the promotions already rolling in already today. So, all right, guys, good night, and I'll talk to you guys later.